Hey, it's Dan Z again from Coffee with Kenobi here with Greg Ashton, executive, what's your official title?
Executive Architect.
Executive Architect. Is there a cooler title than that? I tell you what, that seems so appropriate because this place is unbelievable. Tell me, my friend,
Thank you.
about the design of this gorgeous environment.
Oh, thanks for being here.
Of course.
You know, it's a 14-acre expansion.
Yes.
Here at the Disneyland Resort, and what we really were trying to do is we created a whole new planet, the planet of Batuu, and the Outpost of Black Spire on the outer rim.
Right.
And it was an amazing experience to kind of extend the Lucasfilm storytelling and be able to bring this place to life for all our guests.
Right, and see, that's the thing we kept hearing about, the immersion, the storytelling aspect. And it delivers in a way you can't possibly imagine until you get here on Batuu, because I don't feel like I'm at Disneyland. I feel like I'm here at Black Spire Outpost because you've created a story. Every part of this place tells a unique story, doesn't it?
Right. You know, as an architect, our job is to tell stories with the buildings. You know, where we are, what's happened here. And if you look around, and this is one of the things, you know, we've been doing this for 5 years and putting all of that detail in there. So if you look around, you'll see blaster marks on the walls. You'll see where droid prints through the mud, and carts and speeders crashing into the walls, all this stuff. So it looks like it's been here for hundreds of years.
Right. So you worked obviously with the Lucasfilm Story Group.
Right.
What was that experience like, collaborating so closely with this brain trust that helps to make everything connect? Because we're like in the canon Star Wars when you're on Batuu.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we got to work directly with Doug Chang and Eric Tiemens, and they've got an amazing legacy with creating Star Wars stories, and it was amazing. So we got to learn a little bit about their process, and that means that you sort of take some inspiration from history and real world places, but then you transform it, and this is kind of what George Lucas and Ralph McQuarrie were doing. So working with their team and sort of going all the way back and so connecting that and turning it into this and being able to finally bring Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to life for our fans, so you can walk through it and experience it firsthand. It's really been an amazing opportunity.
It so has. So tell me, like, in Star Wars, where are we at story-wise on Batuu as far as the movies go?
So, Black Spire Outpost is the largest city on Batuu, and it's been here. There's been some mentions of it before, but we're really coming into the story, after The Last Jedi.
Right.
And so we're just part of that continuous story chain.
Right.
So
yeah, and Chewbacca loans the Falcon to Hondo so he can do a mission. So we got the Falcon down here, but when you're on this side of Black Spire, you are in First Order territory. Tell me about that and what the guests have in store for them.
So you get to be a part of your own Star Wars story.
Right.
So if your allegiance is to the First Order, you'll be able to interact with stormtroopers, and that kind of behavior is going to follow you through the land. And the same thing if you've got you're more allied with the Resistance.
Right.
You get to experience that. It's ultimately an immersive story that you participate and you direct.
Right. Well, tell me about the design of the TIE Echelon. This is a vehicle not yet seen in Star Wars, but it's gorgeous. Tell me about this.
It's amazing. So this is the TIE Echelons here, grounded at one of several docking bays. This was like one of those must-haves. If you're going to do a Star Wars land, you've got to have domes, you've got to have docking bays, and you've got to have ships.
Oh yeah.
So we've got X-wings. You already mentioned the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
That's practically the castle, and we've got speeders and smaller droids all around. So it's just it's wherever you look, you should be able to see these amazing things that bring Star Wars to life.
Right, and I heard there's a rumor going around on Batuu that Kylo Ren might make an appearance.
He might make an appearance.
That might be cool until you realize Kylo Ren is the real deal. And I got to see the show last night that they do over here at the TIE Echelon. Very, very cool.
It's great, right? And it's not staged. It's something that an event that unfolds just as part of you're living in the land here.
Right.
So
right. Well, this whole thing is authentic. It's like nothing I've seen before. To say it exceeded my expectations as a Star Wars fan would not be doing it justice. You have to come. And it's thanks to the good people like Greg that makes it possible. Greg, thank you so much for being on Coffee with Kenobi.
Thank you very much. Great
Yeah,
to be here.
pleasure.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you so much.